You got a little espresso there, Debbie.
A little ASMR.
A little Debbie ASMR.
Something about that sound when you hear somebody go, it's comforting.
Not at all. It's
Reminds
really
you-
annoying to me.
It reminds you like holding like hot cocoa and just going like in a lodge next to a fireplace. You're wearing a big nice jacket. You got your dog there named Buck.
I don't drink liquid like
There's a moose head up above the fireplace.
We gotta get a cabin in Arrowhead.
Why?
Because we could do that.
Okay.
It'd be fun.
All right.
We never,
Yeah, we'll do some stuff.
We'll do camping.
We'll do some stuff. If you ever get a day off work,
I can get a day off
you
work.
have to like change your schedule. Fridays you should be off all day.
Why?
Because you shouldn't be getting off work after a long day of jousting with psychopaths and then like come over here.
That warms me up for this. I joust with psychopaths at work. I joust with psychopaths in this fucking room. It's what we do.
Yeah. Yeah.
How about you worry about yourself, Devin?
Yeah,
How about that?
You got a new bouncer.
How about you worry?
Oh,
this is.
You can't get into that.
You're so scared to talk about like local stuff.
It's a guy that exactly is, when he moves on, we'll talk about it for a whole episode.
Yeah,
Right now, he
good point.
He could give John shit.
Sure. Yeah, good point.
And John's already going through enough because his brain is really deteriorating. I really can't believe this. He came in earlier. He goes, dude, you know Al, that mongrel biker? He like gave me this jacket today. He says that, right? And we talked about it. You were there.
Yeah, of course.
He comes upstairs 5 minutes ago. He walks in. He goes, dude, you know Al, that mongrel biker? He like gave me this jacket today.
I don't know if it's
And
long COVID
you
or
just told me that.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on? It's like
he's been doing that to me.
It's like podcasting with Uncle June.
Sorry, guys. My brain.
So are you afraid? So now the mongrel biker's son, who is also a mongrel biker, texted John and goes, "Heard you got my jacket," and I'm like, I hope John's involved in like this. Like I hope they want to kill John.
It is funny. John was like,
just messing
he's like,
with me.
"Oh, this my regular like gave me this really sick $300 jacket." He's like, "I don't even. This feels kind of weird. I feel kind of bad for taking it." And then he gets that text from his son going, "I heard you got my jacket," and I'm like, "John, it sounds like he gave his son's jacket to you."
Yeah, it sounds
It's a
like
sick jacket.
It sounds like he's doing it to piss off his son. They had like a falling out or something.
No, I think his son's just messing with me.
And now
I don't
you're
think
caught
it's
in the
his
middle
jacket.
of this like
Listen.
of this love triangle.
They're Latinos. I think if you go in their closets,
this
there's,
mongrel biker love triangle. John's gonna get killed.
I think it's like they just got Pendleton stacked to the roof, basically. You know?
I don't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know that about Mongols.
You're obsessed with Pendleton, by the way. You talk about Pendleton like it's fucking Versace.
It's really expensive and really nice.
It's what? It's fine.
No,
it's
it's not. It's
how
very nice.
great is it if you can find it at most thrift stores?
No,
you
because
and I used to go to
they're
thrift stores all the
old.
time and be like, you'd be like, dude, this is a
Kevin
fucking
said.
Pendleton. This is fucking amazing.
Yeah, well, because people who wear Pendleton is American workwear. It's stuff that lasts. You don't find Versace from the '80s at fucking thrift stores because people don't give that to thrift stores. They sell that online. They keep the
How come
Versace.
you're not really a Carhartt guy? Is it because you don't work hard enough?
I have Carhartt's.
You're like,
I
I'm
don't
a
think it's
poser
made in
if I wear
America.
that.
I don't think Carhartt's made in America anymore.
Everyone I know, everyone wears
Yeah.
Carhartt now. It's like a hipster thing, actually.
Yeah, so I don't wear it.
So that's why you
'cause
don't wear it.
Carhartt's gay now because hipsters
Yeah.
took it over. Yeah.
Yeah, it is interesting how many people wear Carhartt that like.
It's a super popular brand out in South Dakota.
There's
Yeah.
people out there with no calluses wearing Carhartt, and that's not allowed.
Well, South Dakota guys are all like actual hillbillies with calluses.
Bush pilots and shit.
Here, yeah, you got a bunch of like,
Here, those guys
baristas and
wearing
shit.
they're wearing Carhartt. The only calluses they have are from jacking off.
I love when you see Carhartt guys walking down the street with Carhartt jeans with like paint on them. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what do you do?
That's bullshit.
You're like, what the fuck? And it's like, yeah, they're painting like
That's
fucking
been
Ruth
the-
Bader Ginsburg,
Exactly.
and then they go and they get it on their fucking car.
That's been the thing for a while now. Is people go to thrift stores and they buy like a working class. They buy like a Whataburger shirt, like for an employee at
Yeah.
Whataburger, and then
Yeah.
they wear it, and then they have like a job where they just like send emails all day and they don't do anything.
No, they're like Weinstein's assistant, but they're LARPing as a fast food employee.
I do
You wear like a
Pendleton.
Schwann's delivery guy shirt or something, you know?
Yeah.
I think Pendleton's cool though because it's like intrinsically tied with like L.A. and like cholo culture and shit. And you just look good.
You were born and raised.
Yeah, fool. Like, I'm out here.
Rest in peace, Sponto,
Greenspans. Who's Sponto?
the founder of Born and Raised, the company.
Oh, the dude who founded the Glock died.
L.A.
today,
legend,
too.
Venice legend, huh?
Oh, the guy who invented the Glock and died today. His name is Glock.
His last name was Glock?
Yeah, his name was he was an Austrian guy. He designed he died.
That's great.
Yeah.
Cool.
Rest in peace to Glock.
Rest in peace to him.
R.I.P. Glock.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, my friend killed himself one of those, but that's fine. I love that guy.
Oh, he had a Glock?
No, it was like something else.
Yeah, those are expensive guns. You don't kill yourself. If you had a Glock, I would have taken it.
Yeah.
Sure.
You would have robbed my dead friend.
If I saw a Glock on the street, it's like a $600 handgun.
You keep asking me what the day I went over there to get some of his belongings. You're like, can I come, dude? You're like rifling through his apartment.
I'm like, did somebody take the Glock? Did the police take it?
Oh, man. Well, speaking of suicide, you know, this thing, it's just all over the place now. Suicide is just, it's people are dropping like fucking hotcakes.
It's hot right now.
Suicide is so hot right now, okay?
It's in.
Suicide is like Hansel in
Suicide
Zoolander
season.
right now. It is so hot right now.
Yeah.
Suicide season.
People don't seem to have an understanding you don't live beyond the suicide. I think a lot of people do suicide as like a move, and then they realize, I'm not here anymore. And so there's a lady that she was a Georgia Beach whatever woman, and she shot herself.
I saw this
months after.
This is the saddest thing that I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's really fucked up. It's
kind of hot.
It's really fucked up.
She's hot. Man, this is bullshit. This breaks my fucking heart.
Yeah,
I'm not even kidding.
You can be horny.
It's really tragic. She killed herself after being arrested for using a vibrator on the beach.
Let her.
And it's tragic, and it's just it's brutal. And let's get into it. Let's watch it and make fun of it.
I feel so bad for her. Play it though; it's hilarious. I'm just saying.
Now, I don't even know if it's hilarious. We might have started off on a bad foot here.
No. It's not funny that she killed herself, but this footage is quite absurd.
She's attractive too. Honestly, the only people that should get arrested for like public indecency are uggos.
Yeah, if you look like me or John, arrest us if we check off in public.
If I see a fat woman on the beach with a vibrator, I'll shoot her myself.
Listen, Joey.
But if I see some lovely young woman, but she might be religious because look at this cross. So maybe it was like a thing where once everyone found out, it was like you shamed the family and the church and all that.
Well, this is the one time where I'm like, man, sometimes I don't know if body cam being FOIA'd is okay because like this poor lady, we caught her in her worst moment ever. She was masturbating at the beach. Who knows? She was horny or like whatever. Yeah. And then she got busted accidentally. Like she was semi-hidden, it looks like, according to what I saw on this. And then now the thing goes viral and just like millions of people now think of you as like a weird.
It is weird that they're allowed to just post this footage. They have all the rights to it. The minute you get arrested, I guess you have no rights anymore, and they can post anything.
Yeah, I think that the Freedom of Information Act allows that in all states.
If the case is closed, probably.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
Well, it's a double-edged. So it's a pickle you're in because usually if you're getting arrested, it's one of the more embarrassing moments of your life, and so it's no matter what they're filming the most embarrassing moment of your life.
So you kind of have to be on, I guess
you gotta be on your game.
Like, okay, you can't masturbate at a family beach with a big dildo.
Yeah.
That is
vibrators a bit. Because she could do it through her fucking swimsuit.
Well, I'm just saying, she got caught masturbating with a dildo at the beach by a family.
Oh, it was a dildo? It was.
I don't know.
A vibrator.
A family, whatever. I don't know if
they called the cops. The family called the cops because they're fucking, they're losers.
Well, they had kids.
They're not cool.
I would be like, son, look. You just
Yeah.
watch her until she goes away, and then you're like, all right.
Like, yeah, go. Hey, son, ask her if she needs some help.
Hey, go shark her.
Yeah, go. It's like the new Jaws sequel instead of an actual shark. Yeah, it's just.
So here's the problem. She admits to it. Never admit. Deny.
All you have to do is go like, I don't know, maybe they saw me like scratching my leg and they thought I was masturbating.
I would have just been like, I have a huge pussy. My clit is long as shit, and
maybe I was swollen China clit. The old wrestler.
Yeah, I was putting my. I would just say like, no, I don't have a fucking vibrator. I was putting my big clit back in my bikini.
My clit fell out.
My clit fell out, idiot.
Yeah, it's like a nut. She's got a Budweiser in her hand. It's not a good look.
An aluminum Budweiser too, one of those aluminum cans. Yeah.
I was just sitting on my tongue. Nobody was around me.
Okay, and you were over at the beach?
Like I was near the water.
Near the water?
Okay, near the water. That's
What did I do? What did I do?
So apparently you were masturbating on the beach.
This black lady is not having any of it, dude.
Who saw that?
I mean, a couple people.
No, they
family.
didn't. That's not
Well, why
true.
would they call us?
Nobody was around. It was an anonymous call.
She starts really like just flailing under pressure here. Just go like, no, they didn't. I was on the beach.
Women break.
Show me proof that I masturbated.
Show me proof. Do you have video?
Okay, yeah. Then never mind.
The cop goes, yes, I do have video, but that's going on my private file for my home.
Is this one of my buddies? Okay, one of my buddies.
No, it's not one of your buddies.
Oh, she even tries to do like, is this? Are they playing? Are my buddies playing a? Is this Ty?
She should have stuck with that.
She goes, did Ty call you?
Hi.
They go, no, ma'am, you posted it on your OnlyFans account
Yeah.
5 minutes ago.
It's a family.
Okay, look. Let me show you what I did.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything in the bag?
Let me show you what I did. She just starts viciously masturbating in front of them.
He's like, oh, fuck yeah.
Hey, Leslie Jones, let me show you.
No.
Is it right if I look through it? I mean, if you can open it and can I see the contents?
Oh,
and
he's
stuff
got the
like that?
vibrator.
Yes. I don't really
It's a
understand. what y'all-
massager.
We're just here because someone called and we're
Yes,
very
it is.
concerned.
You go, no, I wasn't.
This
Fuck
is really
off.
highly offensive to me.
I got it. I got you. And that's why I'm trying to figure it out.
It's my vibrator, but I just put it.
Why'd you say that?
Oh, you dumb bitch.
You said it's your vibrator.
Ruined it.
You kidding me? What are you doing?
That was like a drunken panic thing. She's like probably thought like, oh, they have the right
Yeah.
to search me, and like,
Her Republican dad was like, always tell them the truth. If
Yeah.
you're jerking off on the beach, you let them know.
Alcohol is just responsible for so many of people's worst moments.
She's
you
got
know?
dope tits. dude.
Not us though.
not me, no,
I've never been embarrassing.
I
No.
haven't.
I've never said I could come over a
While
school
drinking.
bus while drunk.
Never.
I've
I
never heard
was
you say that.
sitting-
Yeah.
on the beach, and I just okay. Do I
You
need
dumb bitch.
You know what's crazy though? Like, so if you get caught, like, kind of like what if? Because I'm in public sometimes, and you have like bad underwear days.
Sure.
Some days you wake up and you put your underwear on, and you're out in public, and you go, "It's got to be one of these, isn't it?" Okay, so God is smiting me today, and you're just I put my hand down my pants in the middle of the grocery store, and I like try and unwedge it and
They
shit.
pinch your nuts while you're
I'm
sitting
like
down.
always trying to do shit because it's
Yeah.
fucking rough, and it has nothing. I'm not pleasuring myself, but somebody could say like, "Hey, that weirdo is in the vitamin aisle of Whole Foods is."
But you don't know
jacking
what's
off.
looking, and you're like, people, you adjust your nuts.
Do you ever kind of jack off a little bit when you're having a bad underwear day, and you turn it into like, oh, I'm making an adjustment, but I will kind of jack off a little bit. I'll chub up. I'll give myself.
goon.
I'll pump.
I mean, I get off to it a little bit.
That's what I'm saying.
Anytime you put your hand down your pants, you're like, "Oh my god!" Oh, and then you remember,
Kind of-
"Oh, this is me."
yeah.
You go, "Oh my god! Oh, who is this?" And you go, "Oh, it's me. I forgot."
By the way, I think more public masturbators should take the defensive stance of this is offensive. If you call them out for masturbating in public, I am offended
Yes.
by what you're saying.
Do that.
I masturbated in public? Are you kidding me? Meanwhile, you just like sharked
Just act
a
in
whole bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went to each person on the bus.
You
he
jacked off-
didn't do anything.
You jacked off on everybody on the bus. You came on all of them,
Each person just sat there politely.
and that wasn't.
Or you had like one huge load and you just like did a drop, like you
Yeah,
ran.
like a hose.
Ghostbusters.
Like each
you had
one
the
got
fucking
his little
stream,
drop.
Yeah. Like you were moving a hose back and forth. Yeah.
What if two sharkers connected their streams?
They combined it in one shark stream.
We are retards.
And then they killed the marshmallow puff man. With
Yeah, with the shark. They sharked the marshmallow.
get a ticket?
So
Yeah, isn't it just a ticket? Like, let
No,
her
dude.
be. God, it sucks when an attractive person kills himself.
See, that's what sucks. Is
You did
this
have
would
a
have
life.
been maybe a
Listen, I
misdemeanor.
was sitting
this
on
time.
The real
water
punishment
like
was
and I
this
just couldn't-
video, and now it
And
ruined
it
your
was covered
fucking
up, and I
life.
just had an
Possibly.
orgasm. I'm sorry, I was stressed out.
I had an
I just had an orgasm. I'm sorry, I was stressed out.
Imagine a guy saying
okay,
this.
just hang tight.
Like, imagine a guy being like, listen, dude, I was just sitting between the benches and I just cranked my shit. I came. Like, it's not crazy, dude.
Especially like if kids, because kids
Yeah.
were around. A guy saying that, like,
Yeah.
no, I was just coming.
I mean, the black lady's like smiling now.
They're like Dan Blazarian.
She's
It's
laughing.
Leslie Jones and Dan Blazarian. They're cops in Panama Beach.
If you saw me, I was in the water. Okay, so what? If this is anonymous call, so
I mean, if nobody saw this, they wouldn't have called, right?
Man, please, don't do this to me. Are you serious?
I really do feel bad about this, though.
Yeah, this is
She's such
bad.
Family
like
saw it. They
a
had kids.
genuine sweetheart.
What are you
That's
doing
what
with
they
everybody around me?
You're a sex offender. You're going to Chomo prison.
Oh, man.
You know, some little weasels just cooking up a FOIA,
Yeah.
right? You're just going like, ooh.
It's probably the dad that reported
female
her.
masturbator. Let me do a FOIA.
The dad of the family
Yeah.
that reported her.
Yeah.
Got the footage.
That's what they call it.
Fucking Flanders up there, fucking looking up FOIA requests.
Now he's going through it.
This fat guy just finds the vibrator, puts it in his pocket.
Yeah, he starts sucking on it like a lollipop. He's like, "Hold on, let me test this real quick." Yeah, put the bit in the pussy.
She admitted to it. And she,
They're laughing
at
at it.
on the beach. And
It's not, now that she killed herself, it's really not that
No,
funny.
not a funny video. Not a funny
Well,
show
how'd
we
she do
did
it,
here.
dude?
Well, I mean, rest in peace to her. And let's hope that she was already suicidal.
We can only hope she was already gonna do it.
I doubt
Because
it.
I doubt it too, but I just hate for this to be the
I
reason.
doubt it, dude.
Rest in peace.
This is the
Rest in
one
peace,
thing that
public
started
mas-
it all.
The
Yeah,
beach
dude.
masturbator, rest in peace. And rest in peace, Glock.
Well, I can only hope.
That's the beast clock.
You can only hope she was cripplingly depressed before this, and that was the
That would make me
She
feel
was
better.
stressed out.
Weirdly.
She had
best
to come.
come of her life.
If you start masturbating on a beach, I think you probably do have issues.
You ever jerked off in public?
You're a little odd.
I'm odd?
No, yeah, the person.
Yeah, the person. No, have I jerked off in public?
No.
Like, does the woods count at night?
Anywhere
With
where
nobody
someone
around?
can catch you. Yeah,
Oh wait,
yeah.
why? Why were you doing that?
I checked off in the woods at night.
This is when you first discovered jerking off,
Yeah.
though, right?
Oh,
yeah,
that's
same,
fine,
same. That's
that's
when
fine.
everybody. I jerked off in a stairwell one time because I was so horny.
yeah, you just have to.
Yeah.
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 And then I've jerked off in school bathrooms, church bathrooms,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Devin used to jerk off at my job when we first met.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
In bathrooms, that's fine. That's
In the
normal.
bathroom. Yeah, no, I wasn't like next to the rotisserie chickens.
Devin was jerking off into the salad bar.
He's gooning at the deli.
Damn. Oh, wait. What's this? Is this real? Neighbors of Christina Revels-Glick, arrested for using a vibrator on the beach, insist she was brutally murdered by a boyfriend in her blood-splattered apartment, as a police commander admits it was not a normal suicide.
Whoa.
So what if she was killed? That's interesting.
He was jealous.
we gotta hope it's that, because it's sadder if she killed herself over it.
I completely agree.
Yeah, I hope it was a brutal murder.
We can only hope it was a brutal murder.
Yeah.
I hope she was haunted.
Well, is there any?
Oh, by the way, quick update on my serial killer.
yeah,
yeah, what's going on?
Is it him? Jared Powell?
So here's the fucking thing.
Jared Powell's alive, right? He didn't kill himself yet.
No, he's alive.
Good for him, man. At least
So-
he's got like get up and go, you know.
So I did a FOIA for guy broke in my apartment. We got ring footage from my neighbor. We all think it's a local. It's the LA serial killer that was killing people. I did a FOIA to confirm this info, and they fucking denied my FOIA. Very strange behavior by the police department. The LAPD is being very strange right now. They sent a forensics team over to investigate this crime, which is already unusual because they don't really.
Yeah,
put
nobody was
effort
hurt.
into-
Nothing was stolen.
Strange to invest resources like the forensics team on a non-crime, essentially breaking and everything, no theft. That was already strange. And then my FOIA got weirdly rejected as soon as I mentioned that I believe this is associated, and I shouldn't have said this, I think, probably. But I was trying to be transparent. I thought maybe I was helping a big investigation. I was like, hey, I believe this break-in is associated with murders, and I think Jared Powell is the guy who broke into my apartment, and I have this footage. And then I got a weird FOIA response where it was just like, nah. Due to some like obscure clause, we're allowed to reject FOIA requests in some cases. I've never seen anything like it. It fucking felt like bullshit. Obviously, I immediately reopened the FOIA, and I'm not going to stop.
They're denying it because it's actually him, and they don't want you to go around telling everybody there was a serial killer
I think
in
that
the building.
well, right, because then that's going to be like they're like, all right, well, if it's him, who cares? We already caught him. We have enough evidence to put him away forever. This doesn't do us any good. It's a waste of time. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking is probably their thought. And then they're like, and also, it might not even be him. They don't really have unless they got his prints back, which I highly doubt.
They might have.
If they did, I think they would be obliged to tell me or obligated.
Well, they could just show him that footage and go, "Were you here?" And then if he goes, "Yeah,"
no. But I think if they had a positive ID on the fingerprints, they'd be obligated to tell me. I think.
I don't think so. If it's an active investigation,
maybe not. I don't know.
because we're real tight-lipped here in California with that shit. And like honestly, man, you got to take this over your fucking management company. You're looking at mucho dinero.
I might.
Yeah,
Dude, you could
100%, yeah,
sue everybody.
yeah, dude, sue everyone.
Sounds
Sue
like a big
Jared
headache.
Powell.
You were almost sue
it's-
Powell. He's still got some of that 700K.
Listen, Powell's my boy.
Yeah.
I kind of like him.
Imagine,
dude.
I like Powell.
Honestly, aren't
Imagine
you
if
now?
you- little
Aren't you now
keep
friends
his
with him?
BMW safe.
He's my
for him.
boy.
Keep his BMW safe for him.
Yeah.
Aren't you now kind of friends? Like he liked you, he didn't kill you.
He liked me. No, yeah, he came in.
Would you even
saw
testify?
me.
Can you if you had to testify, would you go like, I don't know, I think we're friends. Like he didn't kill me, so like hell yeah, like I like him.
I'll go like, guys. Full disclosure, I think there is a conflict of interest here. I'm best friends with Jared.
Write him a letter in county. Or
He did give me a look like, bro, come on, bro. He's like, I'm not gonna
The Curb Your Enthusiasm music started playing.
No, he's like, oh, I'm not gonna fucking serial kill you, bro.
He's like, you're hungover, bro. He leaves a Gator Light Zero in your fucking living room.
By the way, South Dakota, I went there for Christmas. They love Jared Powell.
Yeah.
It's their favorite story they've ever heard because they get like
of course.
no ad. Like no
Yeah.
one's. They've never even had a serial killer in the whole state.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I had one in my apartment, and everybody got so excited. And then all Christmas, now I also showed them the ring footage, and everyone's like, yeah, that is him.
Yeah.
I kept expecting people to be like, no, yeah, right. But everybody saw it and they're like, fuck, that's
South
him.
Dakota
Yeah.
friends are like, ooh, Mr. Hollywood. Like they think you're
Yeah.
making it.
I bet he could show
Yeah.
him seams from belly, and they'd be like, yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah, right. You could also show them any black guy, and they'd be like, that looks like him, dude.
But then the big running joke all Christmas with my family was we'd be like eating dinner, and I'm like, I wonder what they're giving Jared right now. Like, I bet he doesn't have it. Like, I miss Jared. I'm like, I wish Jared was here. And then we'd be playing like poker, and I'm like, I wonder if Jared was playing poker. And then my dad, the main present that he gave my mom for Christmas, it said from Jared Powell.
You know what? He would be pleased to know there's a family out there having a lot of fun with this.
Yeah, he
You know?
would. He brought like holiday cheer to one nice little family.
Holiday cheer.
It's making up for the family the city employee shot in the head and then robbed in fucking Pacoima.
But at least he brought some holiday cheer to another family.
Yeah.
He canceled that. The kills.
He's on a net zero right now.
Yeah.
You should say that in court.
I think he's.
I had the best Christmas.
So, okay, tell me what is wrong with this cop. Look at how long it takes this. He doesn't do anything, and this guy's attacking him. Look at this video. This is in like Huntington Beach or something. I'm starting to think cops are now afraid to shoot people that are attacking them because they don't want to be in the news.
Probably, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like they're getting now their gunshot.
Yeah.
They're tasing.
Yeah, but he's still chasing him.
Tasers don't work on some guys, which is weird.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's already. This guy looks like a Monster Energy drink spokesperson. I'm sure his veins are flooded with like every fucking chemical in the book.
Oh shit.
Honestly, at this in 2023, this is just a Target ad. This is just a
Yeah.
Target commercial. Just a guy in red out front of a Target chasing a cop who's tasing him.
He's just like, hey, sir, you forgot your receipt.
That hurt. That fucking hurt.
What was it?
He's hitting him with his baton. Well, he doesn't have a weapon. That's why he's not shooting him.
He's still chasing a cop,
Is that a lady cop?
and then he just lets him get in his car.
No, it's just a Latina.
Oh shit.
This cop's a cuck.
Drives right
Cop's a cuck.
You can't do that. Now the guy's driving like a 5-ton machine.
off. He let him get away, but the guy just drives into a sidewalk and kills a bunch
He
of
easily
people.
could.
It's a terrible cop.
It's a bad cop.
What is going on these days?
They need bigger tasers or something.
What the hell is going on these days?
Yeah.
Or mace him, at least.
I mean, okay, I guess
Mace him and punch
After
him.
the use of a spike strip.
Clock
This
him in the
video
head.
capturing
So they finally got him
and
with a spike
eventually
strip.
where he came to a stop after the use of a spike strip. This video capturing the moment he gets out of his car.
He has a dog. Oh my God.
Oh, shit.
Using another dog to
attacks
get
him.
him to cooperate. Eventually, they said they had to use a taser again to arrest him.
look at all those
Police say
cops.
no one else was hurt, including the suspect.
I mean, fucking the best LAPD members are the dogs. They're the ones solving the crimes and stopping it.
Scary.
They're the
Yes,
only
dog.
ones that have, like, any actual fighting ability.
The dogs are heroes. I remember at one time I was picking up a dead dog in like South Georgia, and I showed up at this vet office, and like you walk in through the back, and there'll be like there was one room in that vet office that was for the police and firefighter dogs.
You had a job where you would clean up the corpses of dead dogs.
Basically, yeah. So I walked in there, and there was this dog that had like 3rd-degree burns all over it, and it was sitting in the police corner for the police and firefighter dogs. And I went up and I was like, "What happened to that dog?" And they were like, "Saved a kid from a burning building."
Oh, God.
I was like, "Damn, dude,
Man's best friend.
that dog's doing more than any cop on earth."
They're the best.
I love dogs.
There was one dog. They had one of those crazy dogs that like killed al-Baghdadi, like those crazy Belgian whatever the fuck.
Really?
And I swear to God, I saw that dog. It was on the floor, and then I walked back 5 minutes later. It was on top of a fucking shelf. Like it jumped on top of the shelf.
It killed al-Baghdadi?
The same type of dog that like killed.
Oh, I think he meant the one.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one. It had its American Sniper moment. It was back home.
You met a hero?
Yeah, no. But I mean, I met a hero dog, and I looked at it. I was like, "What a cute little dog! Saved a kid from a burning building."
That's fucked.
You never really hear about people doing that.
No, dogs just don't care.
Yeah.
There are a couple of guys that will save kids from a burning building, and then they're like local heroes.
Did you see that Domino's pizza driver who did that? They caught on footage.
No, what?
Oh, look it up. There's pizza delivery driver saves kid from burning building. It's like not funny. It's amazing though.
That is kind of my biggest fantasy.
Oh, this guy kicks ass.
Is it? Wouldn't you love to save kids from a
Yeah,
burning
it's
building?
that one right there.
He's a Domino's pizza delivery guy, but on this day, he was serving up a large helping of heroism.
You suck ass.
Very good.
He drove by a home on fire. He did something that's usually a big no-no. He entered the burning
What
building.
was that pizza porn where the guy would deliver you the pizza and his cock was in the pizza when we were
I don't
kids?
remember that.
There's a million of those.
There's a million of those, right? It was like
Yeah.
it was like
So, yeah, you ordered extra sausage. And
I
then
think it was called
Oh,
like
yeah.
sausagepizza.com or something. Or
Oh, they had its. I didn't know they had
big
its own
sausage
website.
pizzas.
You're like
and
a
shit.
porn expert. It's great.
No, it was just like that was the
He's
early
a porn
days.
historian.
That was the
Definitely.
early days. Big sausage pizzas.
What is Gianna Michael's
Big
birthday?
sausage. Devin's like the Noam Chomsky of porn.
Norman Finkelstein. I'm talking about the history of porn.
Devin's in a chair.
He's got Dan Carlin. He's got a porn history podcast.
He's like, and he came again and again. And
Israel
again.
has been occupying porn for since 1948. The pogroms against porn stars.
The pogroms against porn. When they banned condoms in 2012.
to save children trapped inside.
There's nobody else inside the house, right?
Is that him?
Lying
That's
on the
him,
ground,
yeah.
choking,
This is him at the end of a shift.
gasping for breath. This man is being hailed a hero for
busted through a
saving a
window.
family of 6. Police body cam
You know
video.
what's funny is that the next day, Domino's goes, "You better get your ass back to work. You ain't getting any time off."
They go, the next delivery that you had was late. We're docking that from your pay.
30 minutes or less, cocksucker.
Listen, yeah, Jason, the pizza tracker looks a little late.
Pizza tracker. He's got that stupid car.
Stupid car, yeah, with the oven in the back.
Captured the moment 25-year-old
I love how the
Nick
cops
Bostic
walk in.
ran from a burning home carrying a 6-year-old child.
It looked like hell. If you can imagine what hell looked like.
Nick works in a pizza restaurant in Lafayette,
Clean your room up,
Indiana,
Nick. Jesus.
and jumped into action
He's a
after
hero,
seeing the
chill.
house on fire as he was driving by. He ran inside to help rescue the occupants, then ran back again to look for a 6-year-old
it
who
was
was still
on.
inside.
I took a deep breath.
It was almost as bad as the day of the Super Bowl.
It looks
Ran
like he
down
can
there.
save everyone but himself.
They're like, oh my God, it was hell. You mean because of all the flames? He goes, no, he's talking about Domino's still.
He's still wearing his uniform.
And I closed my eyes and I led with my hand, and I just used my ears to sense out where the child was crying from.
What if this is all like a sick thing that we find out he's a pedophile and he was just trying to he wanted to say, he was like, I don't like any child that goes unfucked.
He's like, have you ever heard of a kid getting molested in a fire?
There's no sadder thought in life than a child that dies before being fucked by me.
I'm God's gift to children. And I couldn't stand the idea of this kid asphyxiating on smoke without first asphyxiating on my dick.
I mean, this guy looks like he's
got pedophile looks.
He looks like he's in the front row of every Jordan Peterson speech like, in America. Like, he flies everywhere to see him.
Snatched the baby up, put it in my arms.
He was exhausted and suffering from smoke inhalation.
He's like a hero. We're calling him a pedophile. I saved a family. He's a nice guy.
Chris Hansen's like,
he went to the hospital. He has a breathing.
We're like, he wants to choke kids with his cock.
You're a pedophile. You're an incel. Fuck you. Jesus
Hospital. A true American hero.
By the way, here's a hypothetical for you guys.
Yeah.
Would you rather get $1 million cash, untaxed, it's just you have it forever, or you're famous for like being a hero like that or stopping a shooter?
$1 million.
$1 million.
I would pick stopping being a hero.
I mean, that's a tough one, bro. Honestly,
I would pick being a hero. I really
can
would.
I pick the situation?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like so you dismantle terrorists.
You can easily
with
get more
knives.
than $1 million off of being.
Oh, like a terror, like a big thing.
Anything.
Is it in the news?
Mall of America.
In the news. Yeah, you're known as a public hero.
The reason I'm saying the million is because I know what our society values. I don't know why I said it like that. Society values, and we move on immediately from heroes.
No.
We really don't give.
It's got to be big.
What people in your life know forever, like everywhere you go, the people that in your community will be like, oh,
does Wahlberg play me in a movie or something?
Yeah.
Called like Patriots.
Yes.
Die Hard situation, Mall of America. There's like 20 terrorists. There's me.
You kill all 20?
I kill all of them. The SWAT team's too scared to go in. They have that situation like in Texas.
Uvalde.
We have Uvalde situation. Cops too scared. And then they're like, wait, but there seems to be having like a gunfight inside. And it was like, what, are they shooting each other? And it's like, no, we got one rogue dude.
He's got a knife.
He started with a knife. Now he's got an AK. He's worked his way up to an AK. And now he's taking him out.
I would pick that so fast against $1 million.
What would your scenario be?
My scenario, I think about this a lot, is that it's 9/11.
Yeah.
And I'm on the plane going into one of the towers, and then the terrorists come up with their box cutters, and I look to my right, look to my left, we're looking around. I make eye contact with another guy who's doing that.
Yeah.
And it's like Daniel Cormier or something. And he goes...
You look over and there's GSP over there.
Yeah. Or GSP is either like Daniel Cormier or GSP, but he's like, all right, bro. Like we give each other a knowing
we're the two alphas
look.
Here.
Like, all right.
Yeah, we're the protectors of the tribe.
Like, obviously, it's like me and you are the only ones that are going to do something.
Everyone here's a cock.
Yeah, and so like we do a head nod, and then it's just like we just fucking...
I like that.
GSP... power double, or Cormier just starts fucking uppercutting terrorists.
Mm-hmm.
I'm jumping.
You're getting box cutted, but it's not stopping.
No, exactly. I'm sliced
like, your
up.
forearms are fucked up.
Oh, yeah, but we don't care because we know. Or like we know 9/11's about to happen. And then they kill. We both kill the terrorists together.
Yeah, we beat them.
Or you knock them out, or at least tape them up. And then I land the plane safely
in the Hudson,
in the Hudson, Sully.
That'd be sick.
And people are like, "Dude, Sully didn't even kill terrorists,
Exactly.
and this guy killed terrorists and landed a plane."
And he stopped 9/11.
And he stopped 9/11.
So that would be mine. And
here's the thing about 9/11, though. What sucks is in that situation, there's another plane. You can't stop that other plane.
No, but I stopped the second one.
You saved enough.
Yeah.
I stopped the second one.
Yeah, but it would still be like you want to solve the whole thing.
No, you don't, because if you solve the whole thing, then people are going to be like, well, they probably would have missed the towers. If one hits, they're like, oh my god, they would. The other one probably would have hit.
Is there like a situation where you get into the cockpit, you save the day, and then you tie everybody to a big you get everybody to get in a big thing, and then you have one big parachute, and then you aim the plane
at the other plane,
but then you kill everybody in the other plane.
You're getting too silly. Yeah.
That's a small price to pay, though.
Right, because the building didn't get hit.
Yeah.
And there's a lot more in the building.
So it's like 200 people die versus
you jump out of
thousands.
the plane with all 250 people with you, like you tied them up or something.
That'd
you
be the
figured out some
craziest
parachute
thing on
thing,
Earth.
and then you crash the other plane. And
I like the idea of me crawling around a mall, you know. Like the plane's
Through
cool because
vents.
it's condensed. Not even through vents, but just like it's more long form, you know? Like I got multiple scenarios, not just 3 guys with box cutters. Maybe one guy's like in the food court and I gotta like fucking blow his brains out or something.
I like that strictly from like an action movie point of view, but I'm like notoriety wise, 9/11 is way
for
bigger.
sure.
Oh yeah.
I'm going. I just want to.
9/11's the one.
I just feel like that being a hero.
There's nothing crazier
must
than
feel so good.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
And everywhere you go, like, you know, his drink's on me, kid. Like he's fucking. That'd
be amazing. Imagine being
he stopped 9/11.
A New York hero.
Oh,
anywhere
dude.
you go.
Oh, New York is the best place to be a hero.
But then it would suck because then the conspiracy theories would come out 20 years later.
I don't mind those.
You go to some bar and a bunch of young like NYU fags would be like, "You're responsible. You're something. Like you're something
like
evil
I
now.
planned
Like
it.
you planned
I'm Richard
it.
Jewell.
Yeah.
But even like Sully faced those. Buzz Aldrin faced those.
Well, Buzz Aldrin is a cheat.
Okay, what you don't think he actually landed on the moon?
I'm kidding. That video where he knocks out the guy that's claiming he didn't go to the moon and he just punches him in the face.
He's 80 years old. He's like an old man.
That kicks
pilot.
ass.
But he's a fucking test pilot and he's an astronaut and he probably was the quarterback of his fucking college football team.
You fuck the prom queen.
I guarantee he did. And then this guy's like, "Oh, Buzz Aldrin, please confirm you didn't go to the moon. You're a fucking liar." And he just goes, the most solid contact ever.
I do have my doubts about the moon.
What? I mean, you don't think we went?
I think it's hollow.
How come? I don't know. The footage is just like a little interesting to me.
It's honestly, I haven't even looked at the footage.
Why is that flag shaking? Why is
'Cause
there's
it's
no
still-
wind? There's
gravity.
there's no wind up there.
You know what?
Gravity.
Okay, so let's just say like.
Well, I mean, listen. You all know that I'm very scientifically sound, and I know all about this.
You thought the sun had moons?
They have a couple.
No,
it doesn't, brother.
They do not.
It's a star. Stars don't have moons, dude.
I didn't think that. I'm just going along with it.
You did.
When did I say that?
You thought stars had moons, and then I said no, they don't, and then you said, well, what do they have?
Planets.
And I said they have planets.
Well, where do the Jews that live on the sun keep their money?
Is Mercury?
They live on the moon.
They live on. They live on the moon, dude.
They still
correcting me.
they hoard their diamonds
correct
in
my
the center
racism.
of the moon.
I do think the moon's hollow. Like there was like a Soviet scientist that like there was a big like the Soviet Union has all these tests they did that were just kind of lost. And one of the big ones is the scientist was like, listen, if the moon was actually a solid rock, our tides would be way crazier. But it's not. So he thinks like the moon actually has way less mass. And it's like, well, it must be hollow. It must be full of tunnels.
Why do we care about these other planets?
Because there's like stuff on them we want.
I really think it's just satisfying some an adult who used to be a little kid that like used to have little like cutesy fantasies,
can I
and
play
he keeps
devil's
wanting
advocate?
America to pump money into the space
Can I
system.
play devil's advocate
And
here?
I don't see any future in which we have like
Devan
societies
Costa?
on other planets.
At
It's
one point-
manifest destiny.
It's a big waste of time.
But no,
Humans are curious people. That's it.
Devin.
yeah, but they always pretend it's for like the betterment of humans,
it's
and I'm like,
not.
you're just a little.
No, it's not.
You're just a little kid like playing with rubber duckies
Yes.
in your tub.
Listen, you
I
two.
fully agree.
We wouldn't be in California fucking hanging out with MacBooks and having tender to sweet green and shit if it wasn't for some guy at some point was like, I'm going to get on a boat and go over there.
No,
So,
I think we
there has
agree.
to be a
I
foundation.
get that, but we
think-
have that now.
No, but
I think,
at
John,
some
we're
point,
saying we agree, but stop glorifying it. Stop acting like you're this
oh, space
altruistic.
nerds are fags. They're like Reddit tier.
It's not altruistic. It's just guys that are just like,
No, I want more stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's a
let's
guy
have more
that,
stuff.
it's like playing cowboys and Indians. It's like a guy that he goes like, we need to pump more money into the cowboys and Indians section of America.
No, yeah, their imaginations
We're
are
playing
running
dress
wild.
up.
Yeah.
Flesh that out. Oh, wait.
Astronauts are the same as like cowboys and Indian. Like a kid, like you're a kid. You go, I'm an astronaut.
Well, it always
I'm
starts
a
with
cowboy.
one thing, you know?
I'm an Indian. Woo woo woo. Like
They're playing.
It's play. It's pretend.
No, they're
They
playing.
get to go. They go and shit. But like, who gives a
It's
shit?
the adult
Astronauts are
version. It's the adult version of a kid's game.
These guys just want tons of money
Yeah.
and government grants so they could go
They're
up
welfare
there
queens.
and then they could take they're space welfare queens and then they go up there and then the entire thing their whole life has been like, hey look guys, I float inside the ship. Look at me. I'm sitting in a chair, and now I'm in midair, sitting in a nothing.
Oh, I play the guitar on the space station.
Look.
I released Rocket Man on YouTube up from a space station.
Look at the space ice cream. Look at the astronaut ice cream.
Look how I drink water in 0 G's. I think like
Look
astronauts
at the water
are way,
from this bottle. Look
they're
at
way
how
gayer.
weird looking.
Has
They
anyone
used to be
ever
way
jacked
cooler.
off, do you think?
all the time.
No, I know,
Yeah.
but have they ever recorded their cum coming out and sent it to their girlfriend?
I would.
That's the first thing
I mean,
you would do. I know that.
You're the gayest astronaut alive. If
I
you
would
haven't done that.
let my cum float in the air and I'd slowly push it onto Devan's lips.
You have one chance. You have one chance.
I go, Devin would be asleep and I go.
Devin would instinctively wake up and like eat it like a little fish. Yeah.
You're one time in space and you don't see what your cum looks like.
That is.
You gotta do it. I would be doing like cum vape tricks and shit.
Dude, I would
tornadoes with them and stuff.
Yeah.
I would interstellar style fucking dock with the Chinese space station and shark all their fucking astronauts, dude.
Shark all the Chinese astronauts.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one. What if, forget the terrorism situation. Imagine if you could dock with the Chinese space station, go in there and beat the shit out of all those guys.
I don't. Why?
That sounds awesome.
I have no desire.
That sounds awesome.
Why?
Because at some point there's going to be a world war and it will continue up in space. And those guys got to beat up those dudes.
So you're saying there is a war happening in space, and you do it for the war?
Well, I think that's what we have to do, right? We have to shoot down their space station.
I don't know. I mean, you're going down a road that I'm not quite following.
Okay.
Wait, what are you even saying right now? What? You just had to like shoehorn in Chinese hatred into this.
He's like, I just want to beat the shit out of Chinese people up in space.
Mark Wahlberg in space. No, there's got to be if World War III happens, don't we have to fucking shoot down their space station? They have their own space station.
I mean, yeah, satellites would be a big target.
Yeah,
that's why Space Force is kind of.
But they don't have guns up there.
No.
So do they just send all our astronauts to go beat up their astronauts? What do we do?
I think you would shoot them from other spaceships.
Yeah, I'm sure we could probably just shoot a missile up there.
I guess that's the only reason it is important is the satellites, because I want to watch Hulu and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And
so actually,
a lot of the internet,
as long as
phones.
these guys are going up there to make my internet connection better, I'm good with that. But enough of their little fantasy about
they've gotten way gay.
We're gonna have colonies.
Remember
on Mars.
Apollo
One day
13?
we'll all live on Mars.
That would suck so fucking
Who gives
bad.
a shit?
A modern astronaut would never survive Apollo 13. They wouldn't know what to fucking do.
It's kind of pathetic. Elon Musk, I think he's really smart, obviously, and God bless him.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of pathetic how desperate he is to save humanity. Which is just let us fucking die. Why? What's so good about keeping humanity alive forever?
I agree.
Well, you're going to be dead, Elon.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you gain?
Mm-hmm.
And also, everyone else is going to be dead. No, it's fine.
It's also
not that big.
I think the front of that is that it's for humanity. He just wants to build shit.
You're talking about
exactly.
He has a vibrator injected into his penis. We're talking about a man who's a psychopath.
Really?
Yeah, he has a surgically implanted vibrator in his penis.
Did you know about this?
I had no idea about this.
Look it up, buddy. That's the big rumor. Is all the women who had sex with him said he's had a vibrator fucking surgically implanted in the top of his penis.
Why?
So
it's on a cock. They don't know if it's a cock.
So he could fuck them better?
Yeah.
It vibrates while he fucks?
Yeah.
Oh, well, what a
turns it on.
What a retard. I mean, wasn't he trying to end traffic by making some big underground tunnel? What happened to that?
He had the tunnels idea.
He was up on shit all the time.
He did it. It's in Vegas. There's tunnels you can access in Vegas if you have a Tesla. It goes across the city. Nobody does it.
No, he can't. He's not spending any time on any of these things anymore because he's too busy commenting under Ian Miles Chong videos of a black teen shooting somebody.
Yeah.
And he's also very interesting problem. San Francisco needs to figure this out. It's get back to the spaceship,
kill
retard.
black people,
Yeah, I've been stuck in traffic for 90 minutes.
Yeah, I'm in traffic, asshole. Stop tweeting about blacks.
Also, nobody cares about Vegas traffic.
Oh,
he fixed Vegas traffic?
Who cares? The way you fix Vegas is you just turn that whole city into glass. That's the way you fucking fix Vegas.
Bring the mob back. Stop being run by corporations.
There's no mob to bring back.
Well, whatever.
Get the Spilotro brothers back.
Yeah.
Joe Pesci and Phil Leotardo.
You got to do it when when they like release wolves into the wild and they want them to breed, you got to get 2 fat fucks in New Jersey and you bring them to Vegas and you go, I don't know,
they go feral.
Start impregnating people. Just impregnating people.
20 years later, it's just
throw like salami and capicola everywhere and just, you got to do it like you're trying to like repopulate like Buffalo. And then in 20 years you come back and all of a sudden, you know, you walk into the MGM Grand and this guy's like, hey, what are you doing?
It's all like Frank Sinatra impersonators.
Yeah.
Chris Angel's like been murdered.
Chris Angel's been killed for a debt he
Carrot
owed.
Top is like crucified. They hang him in public.
Shot his eye out. Yeah, I haven't been to Vegas in a long fucking time.
It's a shithole. It's the worst place.
I go there once a year for work. I'm about to go again.
Last time I was there was like, I was so depressed the last time I was there. It's such a depressing city.
You know what?
If you don't have money.
Well, so when I go for work at this new job that I have, and at a few of the older jobs that I had, my boss or my company takes us to the nicest restaurants.
That's cool.
So it's kind of sick.
Well, the last time I went, I remember being a kid and the buffets being like, you could go to like not super expensive buffets and it still kicked ass. Those were like gone the last time I went. And we were having, it was like $90
I had a panic
for
attack
buffet.
at Caesar's Palace with you.
I'm not talking about buffets. We go to like Carbone. They have like
right.
Nobus. I've been to like the Nobu there.
Damn.
There's this one Italian restaurant from New York called Carbone.
I gotta come up one of these work trips.
Dude, come. Oh, I'm going on January 14th.
Aren't there like cheap hotels I can get?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Mandalay Bay, I got like fucking 3 nights there for like $300.
Damn.
It's crazy. You can get
Honestly,
you can say a circus for $25 a night.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Well,
all
circus
those
is pretty
mongoloids in the
kick-ass.
parking lot in the back.
Yeah, it'd be
They
fun.
usually give me a room with 2 beds. Like you can just crash on the extra bed.
All right, I'll come.
And I'll lie and just tell them that you're like you're a biz partner.
I'll come. I'll bring my rifles.
I do that to Connor.
I'll bring my rifles and my my hard rifle to child porn.
Perfect. Yeah. Bring your extendo clips and we'll get on. We'll aim at a concert.
We'll bring some strombolis.
Yeah.
Throw them off the roof. Have you? There's an RV park in the back of Circus Circus. Circus Circus is like the Appalachia of Vegas.
Yeah.
What are these retards doing? Is this like a road trip? Are they showing us their road trip?
Oh, we all know that fucking retard town.
Oh, is that the little tiny shitty one?
That's the fake Vegas
Wait,
on the way to
Reno?
Vegas. No, it's
the one outside of
shit.
Vegas.
It's like it fools people into thinking they're entering Vegas, and then they.
I'm trying to hold my hand over top of the lens. Hello.
All right, your big fat fuck hand.
So we don't get wet. Anyway, let's go back to the van.
Such assholes.
So unnecessary.
So
He didn't do anything.
He's literally like. Maybe there is RV living at
There is
Circus
an
Circus
RV
in Las
church,
Vegas,
So,
full of surprises.
We have already encountered our first
Method.
At nighttime, this kind of looks a little creepy.
Yeah, Circus Circus is the creepiest. Fuck these. Fuck you.
It's incredibly creepy. Circus Circus. It's like going to Carn Evil if there was like a casino.
Fuck, dude. My dad loved that game.
Me too. It was a fun
At the
game.
arcade, we would always play
game.
Carn Evil.
It's a fun game.
Hey.
Oh, interracial couple.
Great, so
I'm cooking up some turds. It's not gonna make sense because it's on
The Patreon episode, there was a black woman that cooked up her turds to serve to her husband who cheated on her.
We did reverse order because of a turd.
It's a reverse callback, folks.
We're doing the machete cut here.
Hey, on Wednesday, go back to this.
And then it's so much
and then
funnier.
that will be funny.
For the RV.
Oh yeah, what's that? What do you got?
Back on. And remember I said before there's no lights?
All right, just
No, we collected all.
show us your shitty lives.
We do have water,
Yeah.
and we have power.
Yeah.
I feel like he like stole like Aretha Franklin and like he like kept her in like ice and like he melted her. He's like,
You're gonna live in an
she's
RV
back.
with me.
I froze Aretha Franklin in the '60s. Kept her in this ice chamber, and then I unfroze her in the parking lot of the Circus RV park.
It's Howard Hughes' great grandson.
The YouTube video is called like "Taking Unfrozen Aretha Franklin to Vegas."
That's all we need for tonight.
Exactly. That'll be right by the brand
Look at this
new-
empty hotel.
It's so depressing.
It's like a liminal
I have to
space.
pee.
Eating salads in a
It's like a liminal space.
Eating salads in a parking lot.
I love roulette.
Probably do $1.
Is it spin?
Maybe that's what it is. Spin.
All right.
Well, they didn't really show. Once again, all these videos are just like lies. There's not a single, no footage.
Never won on a fucking what are those things? Goddamn, the machine they were just using.
A slot machine.
Slot machine. Never won one of those.
No, I don't. Yeah,
I won $11 actually once. One
Me
time.
neither.
That's about it.
Me neither.
Yeah, you know, Vegas is a shithole. It is a fake city. If you are from, I've met a few people from Las Vegas, and it always is confusing to me. It's like, might as well say they're from Mars or like Pluto or something. I'm like, wait, you actually grew up there? Their big excuse is always like, oh, well, you know, there's actually like off the main drag.
It's
There's
like a
real city.
It's like
we
a
have
cute,
like culture. Yeah,
there's a culture.
That's also my favorite thing is like when people from like shit towns, they'll try to like inject cultural infrastructure into the town. They'll be like, well, we have an arts district now.
Yeah, that's every city.
This is
now,
our
yeah.
arts district, and it's a place where nobody really wanted to buy any property, but we painted the sidewalks a funny color.
Yeah,
and now
you go to like Arizona. You know, you're in Phoenix. People go like, Tucson's got a great art scene.
Yeah, art scene.
And you're like, why would anyone? Like,
they make things out of turquoise.
Yeah, right.
You know, silver and turquoise.
Mm-hmm.
It's gay as hell. Yeah, Vegas sucks.
Vegas does really suck.
Reno.
Man.
Imagine living in Reno.
I think Reno's probably better.
Reno's probably, yeah.
Don't they have that river?
Oh yeah.
Isn't there like a cute?
There's got to be good hiking
nice
and
river
shit. That's the problem with also with Vegas. There's nothing good around it because you're in the middle of Mojave.
There's no nature that's cool.
Yeah.
It sucks.
It's just rattlesnakes and fucking death.
Yeah. It is charming though when you go off the strip and there's those like safari, like those like old casinos.
Those are all gone
where they
now.
got the $4.99 steak and eggs.
The Sahara.
And shit.
Yeah, those are all gone now.
Are they?
I think so. And you know, it's like
you were in Vegas for fucking Skank Fest, weren't you?
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about
I mean,
that
it goes
fucking
it literally to go from like the Rat Pack to Skank Fest. Like
Yeah.
Vegas is obviously on its way out.
Yeah, I wish. I hope. It's so sad that country music festival was the victim of that man instead of fucking Skankfest that one year. I hope. I wish. I swear to God, if Tony Hinchcliffe.
Relax.
Oh man, these fucking retards. Just pink.
Well,
mist.
you were that. You had a bad. You had other. There was.
I had a
other-
great time in Vegas, but the
Yeah.
memory of Vegas haunts me because.
Yeah.
Anyways,
This is 1.4 million views. 3 scary real Las Vegas horror stories.
it all takes place at Skankfest.
And it's just all the night of Stephen Paddock.
It's a blind guy getting sucked off while he boxes
Yeah.
Jason Ellis.
Yeah, Stephen Paddock should have.
Story 1: Skankfest karaoke night. Watch as Jason Ellis sings Metallica in front of a crowd of cannibals.
We were unpacked and settled in the hotel. It was around 7.
This is gay.
Yeah,
We
this
stopped
sucks.
at
Wait, hang on. I'm
You
a
wanna-
sucker for
you
these.
into this? You into this?
What if he's? What if he's? I swear to God, I am.
Really, like ghost stuff?
We stayed.
What
at
if it's like a Stephen Paddock
We
story?
stayed at the Gold Coast Hotel and Casino.
No,
Which was
it's-
a 5-minute walk from the Strip.
Which was a 5-minute walk from the Strip. There were 6 of us. Too many names to list, so I'll just name them as I go.
There's
we had
6.
3 rooms, and 2 to each room. I was rooming with Joe.
They should put sharks in this in the big where the water show is. They should just put like great whites and shit in it.
And they just grab a
And
couple
any
drunks
drunk guy that falls in. It's a big. It's more of a show.
Like the Vegas Sharks got him.
The Vegas Sharks.
Everybody thinks
Like, how
it's
did your
a
dad
football
die?
team.
Oh, the Vegas Sharks got him.
He was holding a really, really tall drink, and it was the end of the night. And
Our flight landed around 5, so by the time we were unpacked and settled in the hotel, it was around 7.
That's
Stopped
quick.
at
We
In-N-Out
thought the
for
Vegas
dinner.
Sharks
We're all
were
from the
asleep,
East Coast, and
but
the
we were
novelty of In-N-Out was
sorely mistaken.
apparently, they hadn't fed the Vegas Sharks in quite some time.
We thought the Vegas Sharks had a full belly, but we were wrong.
Right after that, we walked around until ending up at the Bellagio Hotel's casino.
He just
absolutely
starts
massive.
describing the plot to
We all
Ocean's
kind of split
11.
off into
We
little
realized
groups.
that we needed a little Asian guy
Joey
to
and I
get
were
down
just
in the
doing slot
vault.
machines, while 3 of the others were at blackjack tables. I'm not sure where the 6th went.
He had enough
But when I say
oxygen for
Joey and I
90
were doing
minutes, but it
slot
was going
machines,
long.
I mean, we were really just sitting there occasionally spinning the slot machine every few minutes. Really just collecting those free shots that the cocktail waitresses would walk around with to try and get the patrons drunker and looser with their money. Let's just say we were trying not to blow $1,000 on the first night.
And
After
that's
a
when
few
I
shots,
saw a
we went over
man
to-
that couldn't keep his eyes open. He was with a Thai lady, and he had a big duffel bag.
He had 8 suitcases, which we thought was odd. But nobody said anything, so we didn't either.
Our friends by the blackjack tables to watch them. I'd say after an hour at the casino watching our friends gamble their money away, we all left with intentions of walking to this place called Lily Bar and Lounge.
Okay.
But halfway to the bar, I did a quick pat down of all my pockets, making sure I
Was
had
this whole story like, I got pickpocketed?
Yeah.
Somebody
It's like,
took my
it's-
wallet.
I lost my wallet in Vegas. Story number 2.
phone and wallet. Then I had that mini heart attack when I felt an empty pocket where my wallet should have been. I started to freak out, asking my friends if they remember when I had it last. None of them remembered.
But they
I
all
asked
called
them to
me
wait
gay.
for me.
They go,
While
well,
I
you did take those 6 black hookers up to your room.
back to the Bellagio to check. They didn't want to
I
wait
had
though.
13.
He goes, he has no memory. He goes, well, you were doing like heroin with those black hookers.
Like,
up
look at
there."
these pictures. It's him with a bunch of black. He goes, oh, yeah. Okay, that's probably where it went.
Anyway, let's have dinner.
I had that panic moment where I realized my wallet's been replaced by 6 Apple AirTags.
I got air tagged in Vegas once.
Yeah, air tags that's like the economy there is people planting air tags.
And instead of poker chips, they hand out AirTags.
It's kind of creepy. I got air tagged, and then my phone gave me a notification.
Like there's
that
an
was
air tag around you.
There's an air tag around you, and then I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I looked around, and like in one of my pockets, there was a little air tag. And then, I don't know what it was. I think at some point a guy tried to sell us Coke. I didn't buy it, but I believe I talked to him. I talked it over with him. And he must have just been like, slipped it in my
Then
pocket.
why, to rob you later?
Yeah.
And, no, because I think I was really fucking hammered, and he was like, oh, this is a mark. Like,
Right.
Well, I'll keep him air tagged. I'll come rob him later, or I'll send hookers to like.
He's gonna send a hot chick to the door. You
Exactly,
answer it, he's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
pick up. You should have done the No Country for Old Men thing and put the air tag in the vent between 2 rooms. And then like did a patrol in the parking lot.
Yeah, I should have.
He tracks you, and he finds you on the roof of Caesar's Palace throwing calzones at people.
His room card and told me to check our hotel if it wasn't at the Bellagio. Then the 5 of them continued walking to the bar while I ran back to the casino of the Bellagio. I felt very defeated, as I was predicting having lost my wallet on the first night, and I would be absolutely screwed if I wanted to get into any bars.
I'm
or
already the
clubs.
most boring man on earth. I
How
can't be a
many-
boring man without a
How many
wallet.
views does this
Including
piece of shit
checking
have?
1.4 million.
Well, let's keep watching, and this
The
better
slot
get
machine
good.
we were at. Then I checked Lost and Found, but there was nothing. So next I had to try our hotel room. This was my last shot at finding it, and I felt sick to my stomach about it now. I felt this could ruin
I mean,
my
in what
entire...
way could this story lead to something really crazy
He's
and grisly and insane?
He's gonna see a ghost.
It's like if like a dead person has the thing. I don't know.
And then I walked in an alley and found my wallet on a dead man.
I'm confused.
Rip. I ran through the lobby and up the stairs to the 2nd floor where my room
Ran
was.
through the lobby. What a retard.
I got to the door and tried Joey's key card. The card reader flashed red a few times. I wondered if he had a faulty card.
Okay, thanks for the info,
My shirt
shithead.
to remove any smudges or whatever that could be
Okay.
hindering the card reader.
God.
On the next try, it beeped and lit green.
We don't
I
need
opened the
every fucking.
Oh my
detail.
God.
He goes. Then I blinked, and then I did an inhale and then an exhale because that's how I breathe.
I noticed the thermostat was on 72, and I usually enjoy 76.
So I turned it up.
And then I heard the air conditioning kick in.
Turned on the TV. Maury was on. He was not the father. And I got sidetracked. Decided I had to keep looking for my wallet.
Anyways, the most horrific story, the number 1 most horrific story from Las Vegas.
And at the end of the day, I realized it was under my bed. Story 2.
Entire room, throwing clothes out of my suitcase and onto the bed, digging through my suitcase, then tearing through the bed sheets even though they weren't even slept in yet. I checked under the beds, pillows, on the table and TV stand, but it was not in there.
Can we skip ahead? Is there a spike?
Literally wanting to cry.
This guy's a homo, dude.
Then I
He
thought
wanted
to maybe
cry.
call the front desk and ask if it was turned into lost and found.
Go ahead, skip.
Stole my wallet. I opened the door for them, and right center of the hotel away through the shower curtain. It was undoubtedly a person in there casting that shadow who looked taller than me.
What?
I didn't want to get stabbed or shot that
So he
night.
broke into his
I left
room?
the hotel room, and immediately
And they like
called
left like shit stains on his like shower. Like what is that? He thinks that's a person?
No, that's not a real picture. That's like an artist reimagined.
5 minutes later, 2 large men in security shirts came down the hall, and I pointed at the door, yelling there's someone in our bathroom shower who stole my wallet. I opened the door for them, and right center of the hotel room was this 30-something
Was the
year old
medication
man
I
with a
didn't
COVID mask
take.
over his mouth.
Yeah, it was a
He had his
fucking
hands in the
thief.
air.
That's a
Security guards escorted him out of our room and patted him down for weapons. And not so shockingly, they found my wallet in his pocket.
Nobody
Didn't have any
cares.
weapons on him though. Security called the police and arrested the man, and I got my wallet back. The man admitted to finding my wallet outside of the hotel, went to the front desk asking what room number I was in, and letting himself in.
Yeah, he had the key card.
Even though no one was harmed.
It's like the most basic scam. He wasn't even violent.
That's the story, you dumb fuck.
God, I hate
what a
that
retard.
guy.
Fuck you.
What a piece of shit.
Fuck you, Mr. Nightmare. Your stories suck ass.
Mr. Nightmare.
Mr. Nightmare.
What a nightmare that was.
Story 2. I got a flat on the way. Good Lord, that stunk.
Shame on that guy.
Can't believe it. I mean, this is what you this clickbait shit.
That does so well on YouTube, though. And I think there's like 12-year-olds that listen to this, and they're like, oh my God.
A 12-year-old gets afraid. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't even have a wallet. What's that like?
Yeah. No, it's like the same thing is like telling scary stories when you're a little kid around and when you're camping or something.
Yeah.
It's like that's who's watching this.
Yeah.
He doesn't realize
It's
that
kids. I
adults.
forget. It's all iPad babies.
That's what most YouTube is, and that's why a lot of it is so confusing.
It's a kid on their iPad next to their large fucking fat family at Cece's Pizza, and he's just like watching Vegas scary stories.
He's so. A guy found a key and opened a door.
Oh my God.
He didn't even steal the wallet, by the way. He found it.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't even like pickpocket him.
I had a serial killer break into my apartment.
Yeah, where's your
Stare me
fucking
dead in
story?
the eyes. I'm not being a drama queen about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, listen, you know how people say they have survivor's guilt sometimes? And they're like, oh my God, I survived and I feel bad because the others died.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that. I have nothing, but it's like a thrill.
Yeah.
I feel good. I feel like, oh my God.
No, it just kind of feels.
I feel special.
Yeah, it's just so surreal and bizarre. You're like, wow. I mean, I can't even believe that crossed my path.
And it feels like what I would imagine, like if you were gonna go to, if you're on a plane that crashed, but you canceled last minute.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like that, which I imagine is a very good feeling. I feel great, and I'm probably jinxing myself.
Yeah, I wonder how long that survivor's guilt lasts when, like, you find out you were supposed to be in a plane that crashed, or like
for me, I would never.
I would
have
be
that.
like, I can't. I mean, I guess I'm blessed from God. I'd be like, I'm the luckiest man alive. I'd go straight to the casino.
Sam, I think survivor's guilt is a way to brag about surviving. Like, it's a humble brag.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh my God, I can't get over how I survived and the others died. Because if you just straight up said, like, oh man, those idiots are dead and I made it, you'd sound like crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't think that about my serial killer. I felt terrible that the others died, and I could have easily died too, but it feels like winning the lottery or something.
Yeah.
It
is. You won the lottery.
I won like a serial killer lottery.
If that happened to me, I would be like, oh, I'm the luckiest man alive.
Yeah.
I go straight to the casino, I'd lose all my money, then kill myself. John, all your fucking bottles are like shaking and making all this noise on the table. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
You hear the? Oh, it's the remote. The remote keeps moving.
Oh, jeez. Oh, is this on? Oh, yeah. That's why.
Yeah.
Not a professional show, guys. Sorry.
Yeah,
there's an otter running the board.
He's in charge of everything.
Do you want to watch one last video?
Yeah, I will.
Why does it keep doing like
odd?
I still hear that. Oh,
what is that?
Is that? Do it again.
It's the glass. It's the cup.
Are we haunted?
Do it again.
Yeah, it's the cups.
What?
It was the Cups.
The Cups up center.
It's the Cups.
Do it one more time.
The third Vegas horror story. The Cups on Hate Watch were making a rattling sound. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
We beat it. we beat it.
We beat it. What'd they do to this guy?
So this guy kicks this officer onto the train tracks.
It died.
Right there.
Anybody who wears that jacket is 7 feet tall, from Africa, and extremely strong.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You should not. This is why you shouldn't have female police officers.
Mm-hmm. And she gets her fat ass kicked on.
If you see a guy in that jacket, let him do whatever he wants.
She's been eating deep fried turds all day. She just want to clock in and do her job. She has to get kicked on some train tracks.
Whoa.
It's really remarkable he kicked her from the floor.
Tony Ferguson kicks. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Good God. Like this guy's like they're arresting like Francis and Ngannou.
Oh my God, Falcon.
Oh
no. Oh my God.
Holy shit, that was like 50
This is
yards.
New York.
That's a crazy
Go
kick.
back.
That's
Play
a
that
crazy
again.
kick.
Power. Well, she's a.
Oh my God, Falcon. Oh,
She couldn't stabilize herself in that distance.
She's not physically like in shape.
Let's see it one
or
more time.
Anything. I mean, it looks like a rag doll being kicked.
Oh my God, Falcon.
That
Oh,
wasn't
no,
that
no.
strong of a kick.
Oh my God.
Maybe
She's a klutz.
This is New York. Oh my
I
God.
love the
Help her
guy who's just
up.
like, this is New York, baby.
Yeah.
Greatest city in the world. Just saw a crazy man kick a fat bitch cop onto the tracks. She dead. Woo!
This is
New
the-
York, baby.
it's the Alicia Keys music video.
Welcome to New York.
It's just the cop getting up kicked into the tracks.
This is New York.
This is crazy.
Yeah. Classic New York, you know.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? You know, it's New York, you know. Sometimes, you know,
Kicked on the friggin' tracks.
sometimes you see like 30 of the worst things you've ever seen your whole life in the span of 2 hours in one day. You know, New York, baby.
It's a guy eating some rat meat, and
hey.
you kicked onto the tracks, but
This is the greatest pizza I've ever had in the world. Over there was a guy eating a full rat. I love it. I love it here. Yo, hey. Greatest city in the fucking world.
the big freaking apples, he never sleeps.
Oh man. Well, Connor's not here because his wedding is tomorrow, and he's like at the hotel already and all that.
What? I guess we could dox him because by the time this comes out, they'll be gone. What hotel do you know?
No, I have no idea.
I have no
Do you know
idea.
what part of the city?
It's gotta be West LA.
Somewhere in West LA. I don't know.
Where is that where we're meeting for the wedding?
Yeah.
West LA. All right. So what time? Oh, 5.
I think it
We have to
starts
be there at
6:30. Wait, you got to be there.
No,
at 5?
Devin. What time do we have to be there? I don't know.
I think it's at like 6-ish.
Okay.
I might get there. We might get there a little early.
I got to go to Giorgio Testo's and then get
You
in
got to go to the Arts District tomorrow and get a suit.
the fashion district.
Or the
Yeah.
Fashion District, yeah.
I got to get a suit, and then I'm down to meet.
I love getting a suit right before a wedding.
It does feel nice.
It's kind of like a class, like a movie scene.
No, yeah, because you're getting it all. It's all tailored perfectly for I'm wearing it the next day.
Yeah. You're gonna walk out of the tailor and go straight to the wedding.
Exactly.
That's sick.
Also, John is now invited. We didn't say it on the main.
John's
I'm
invited.
coming.
John got invited.
Begrudgingly, John was invited.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, Connor called me up and said, "Don't tell anyone."
he's like, I still hate you, but it feels weird to not invite you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they better keep that cake away from him.
Yeah.
I hope there's not any single gay men
Don't wanna catch
because John's gonna.
John eating the cake like the dogs in A Christmas Story.
So rude.
if I look at Devin or act angry enough, he feels bad. He does his thing, probably.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I want to walk in on John like the little kid Matilda. All right, folks, we love you. Thank you for listening.
I love you all.
Happy New Year. It's been a good year.
It's gonna come out in the New Year. This
will be out, I think.
Yeah.
Monday is the New Year.
What is today? The 28th?
Thursday.
27th.
So wait.
28th. It's 28th today.
So Friday 29th.
Yeah, it'll be in the new year.
Okay.
Yeah. So happy New Year. Thank you for listening. Thank you for bearing with us through these annoying holiday times. We will be back with a vengeance in the new year. And
shame on Connor for getting married.
Have a few new things planned, possibly. I think we might do that movie thing. We do it on the Patreon. We watch a movie, and then we will talk about it on the Patreon, review it, and talk shit about it. And then we could play clips on the Patreon. We can't just play the full movie, but we could play
Oh, you figured that out?
Yeah, Patreon, they don't they have to be called, but they have to be contacted by the company.
Yeah.
And then they'll take it off, but they don't do anything on their own.
Okay.
Cool.
So, we can't just watch the full fucking movie, but we can watch a lot of parts. I could put it on my computer or something. And then
we'll watch the whole thing
we can
and then
skim it.
edit, maybe do the highlights.
That seems like the easiest way to do it.
And what was the first? We were thinking about Crash could be funny.
We were going to do
I really want to watch The Woodsman
Yeah.
and also the 1517 to Paris, the Clint Eastwood film
that's the best
where it's
movie
all the
ever.
real people in the
That's so
movie who
bad.
suck ass at
Yeah.
acting. It's just a bunch of mongoloids acting.
Also, aren't you going to Austin for a big live show?
Yeah, in February.
Oh, I thought it was coming up sooner.
February. And then I was thinking, Joey, I don't know, we might try this out. I might buy some lavalier mics, and we do a little segment here and there. I don't know if it'd be Patreon or public, but called The Bar. We go down to John's bar. I set up my phone on a little tripod thing in the corner, and we just sit there and kind of talk shit about talk while drinking, and we could turn the camera around a little bit. You can get a sense of John behind the bar and the people.
Game changing, big ideas.
Yeah,
these are game changing.
Devin is he's iconic right now. He's coming up with the ideas, innovative ideas.
Walt Disney over here.
You're like Kanye. This is this next year.
He goes, I say we do the exact same thing we're doing right now, but we do it at a bar.
Well, we every time we're there, it's very funny. We have a lot of laughs and there's a lot of fun things.
It is really fun, and it is a weird place.
Dude, my bouncer will be like,
it's not any bar.
No, it's the weirdest bar in this city, I think.
My bouncer will be like, man, when Devin and Connor come, it's always so fun.
That's so nice.
That's awesome. But yeah, all right. Patreon.com/HateWatch podcast. Thanks for listening.
Goodbye. I love you.